Yay!
There we go. Yeah. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes, Rate the Heroes, seasonal version. So, I'm here with my pina colada martini glass, sunglasses indoors, because we're doing summer. Yay!
Woohoo!
And
it's
summer,
cold here though.
yeah, it is cold because we're doing summer and winter. So that's fun. Anyway.
Yes.
So, what do we do
Hey,
here?
it works.
So what do we do here? Well, what we do is we rate the heroes. We give them a 1 to 5 star rating, based mainly on how well they are in terms of today's meta. And the way we rate them is that we only look at their base kit. So skill inheritance will not take in factor of their inheritance. We will talk about skill inheritance and talk about how better we can make the units if we can at all. We're also going to be talking about design. And with me today is, well, as usual, my partner in crime, Gonzak.
Hello.
And Yuna, because she likes talking about designs.
Hello.
But yeah, we're doing summer. So, the way this is going to work is that there's actually been quite a few number of summer units. So, we're going to do this in a two-parter. So, the first part is going to be Gen 1 summer units.
So all the ones that suck.
Well, yeah, I don't really have. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have too much opinions when it comes to the summer units. The only thing I remember from them is their design. That's literally the only thing I remember from them.
Well, hey, then we might as well get the first part over with.
What the? That's weird. All right, so how about let's get started then. So. Let's get started with the first character on the list, and this is everyone's favorite insert character, the one and only Summer Robin.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so Summer Robin is a spear infantry unit, I believe. Yeah. And she is... Well, let's take a look at her skills. So, as usual with the Gen 1 units, because IS really love doing this, practically all of them have the same effect on their weapons. So yeah. Her Death Harpoon is, if the unit has 100% HP at the start of combat, unit gets a attack speed, defense, and resistance +2 if attacking, and then the unit will take 2 damage after combat. So essentially it's like a Fury 1 equipped onto her spear.
Yep, kind of at 100% HP, which
Yeah.
you're just gonna use it once unless you have like a healer.
Yeah. So there's that. She has reposition. Not a bad assist skill. HP and defense 2. Okay. And she has Lance Valor, which I think she's the only one with Lance Valor up to this point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. So yeah, that's Summer Robin's base kit. So, what do you have to say, Gonzak?
What are her stats again?
Let's see here. So, let's see. She has a base stat total of 157, with her best stats being speed and HP.
Well, from what I remember, yeah, she has better speed and HP, but I think she also has like well-rounded stats everywhere.
Yeah,
which
she
is
does.
It's not the greatest thing to have really, because she is a Gen 1 unit. She has lower VST than other units that are coming right now. So she suffers a lot from having such a mixed balance of stats, which is like representative of her other versions, because the original Robin male and female are also like balanced units.
Yeah, that's true.
But they have like their niches, so they have ways to work. It doesn't mean that she's useless, but she cannot really do much as other units that are already in the poll.
Well,
They're just much better, you know?
From what I remember, like, Male Robin, for some reason, had, like, a lot of defense, even though he was, like, a tome unit, which was
weird.
Which was weird. He could, like, keep it used as a tank, even though he couldn't counter unless you gave him close counter, but even back then, since skill inheritance wasn't a thing yet, in fact, I don't think it's a thing even still now, up to this point, so yeah, that was such a weird thing. But yeah, like, she's just, it's weird saying that balance is a problem, but yeah, it is kind of a problem, because she doesn't really have a job she can do. She's just kind of just sitting there. I guess her one job is being Lance Valor, I guess, at the end of the day.
Because she has so much HP, she could have gone without that much defense and rest, and she could have put it into attack or speed, and it would be so much better. But
yeah,
she's too balanced for her own good, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of like, and it's not like, say, like Fiorm. I mean, Fiorm is balanced, but kind of in a good way because she has good skills. And she does have a niche because of her skills. She's able to, like, you know, be a mage tank practically. But for Summer Robin, it's just, I guess she's just balanced because Robin is balanced, I guess. I don't know.
And I'm gonna say this right now, like, the 100% HP weapons, the ones that we're gonna see now, you rather really want to change them. Like, they look nice, most of them. I think her is just like a lance with a fish on it. It's pretty nice and funny. But you should probably change it. It's not a good weapon. You can only use it once, realistically. And even if you could heal it off, it's kind of a waste of a heal. You know, just to get that threshold again, you could just use a better lance.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah. I guess the best way... Like, I'm trying to figure out how to make her good, honestly. Like, I guess giving her... Because she does have some decent HP and some decent, like, defenses. I guess giving her, like, say... I don't know, maybe the Harmonic Staff or, like, Sumia's Spear. Probably so that she could just be an enemy phase unit. And then
Harmonic Lance would probably fix... Because she has attack, but not enough attack, so that would probably fix it. It would be a good choice, yeah.
Yeah, and her C-skill... I guess I would replace it, like, say... If you're making her, like, a defensive tank, I guess, like, replace it, like, say, Threaten Attack or something like that.
Yeah, it's a good budget option,
Yeah.
Or, I think because of... if you have a Silas, which shouldn't be that hard, you could, like, get even defense wave.
Yeah,
that's also an option.
That's also a good choice, yeah. And if you are going with a tank and doing a budget build, I guess keeping the HP and defense too is not really that bad of an option.
Yeah, you can even like you could even give her infantry pulse if she has enough HP, you know?
Yeah, that is true too. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, not much to say about her like that. Let's start with design.
I just want to say, I like that they still keep
I was gonna say,
mantle.
who should go first on this one?
Yeah, okay, Gonzaga, you go first.
Okay, I like that they still keep the mantle, like the Grandmaster mantle.
Oh,
like she has it in all her versions. It's kind of unnoticeable, it's just like she opened it out, she was already in the same suit.
Yeah. I don't know, it's cause like, there was, like, I feel like that this is like an intended look she was gonna have in the Beach DLC from Awakening. Because, yeah, Awakening does have a DLC where you just fight on the beach, and it's just completely beach-themed. But, like, I mean, yeah, it's just kind of funny seeing her still with the coat, and that her swimsuit's still her same color scheme. I questioned the belt on her thigh, which again,
why?
I feel like Nomura snuck into design somehow at some point.
It's always the belts. There's too many belts.
Yeah, I mean, like the belt on her waist makes sense because she has like a little basket thing holding her like holding her catches and stuff, but like on her thigh.
Yeah, that one's not necessary.
Yeah. Oh boy.
No,
also,
but
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
No. You finish up.
I was just gonna say, also she's kind of insane wearing that coat, if she's going on the beach. As a man who's cosplaying Robin, wearing that coat, good lord, that's hot.
Yeah.
That is an extremely hot coat to wear.
It is. It looks definitely heavy based.
Yeah.
So. No, what I was gonna say was about the little pouch that she has there is actually kind of cute because how they have the octopus on it and staying as like a pet. That's really cute. Although it looks kind of weird in the other picture, but eh.
I don't know. Would you ever picture Robin with a spear?
Good point. But I like all the beach accessories that are on it. Like the net in the back, as well as the shells along her rope and pieces of her coat. That's really cute. And the color matches with her hair, in my opinion.
Yep.
Makes her stand out a little more. But why would you wear boots like that on a beach?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
I don't know. Alright, well...
Unless if she's trying to be a pirate, I don't know.
I think she's just collecting, like, animals.
Yeah,
In
probably.
the beach, just not going to the beach, you know?
Probably.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's give her a final rating then.
I actually like the design, so adding that with her kit, I would say a 2.9, maybe 3.
Okay.
You okay? You don't sit, I don't know.
Alright, I don't know, cause like, I feel like right around the time when the summer units came in, that's roughly when IS was starting to think, like, usability more so than just looks, I feel. Cause like, I feel like she's still usable as a fighter, you know?
Yeah.
But like, her base kit just doesn't help her right from the get-go. You do need skill inheritance to make her really good. So, I think I'm gonna give her a... I'm gonna go with Yuna, 2.9. I don't really necessarily... I'm not gonna necessarily give her a 3 because, yeah, her base kit doesn't really help her right now.
I was actually gonna rate her lower, but I'll give her a 2.5 mainly because I actually like the outfit. I know it's unconventional and it doesn't help in the grand scheme of things. You know, why would you use a cape on summer? But it looks nice, you know. So yeah, 2.5.
Yeah. Alright, well that's fair enough.
It gives it some style.
Yeah, it's a style thing, I guess.
Yeah, and it is female Robin, who's really popular for some reason, but then I guess it is Lucina's mom, so.
That's not canon.
It is canon to me! Alright, so the next character we're gonna be looking at is...
Bleeding.
Sorry, just had a nosebleed for a second there, because this is my favorite character. Anyway, so it's Summer Tiki!
I was gonna say, spell it out, why don't you?
Who is also Smash Bros, you know?
Hey, you said, why did you put that? Stop it! Stop it!
I can't help it! Okay, Summer Tiki is, Summer Tiki is, okay, I think I ran out of blood now. Anyway, Summer Tiki is an Axe Infantry unit. There's something that's I've actually been curious about Summer Tiki, but I never looked it up. Does she still have dragon qualities?
No, she's
like,
just an axe unit.
Okay, so if you attack her with, like, say, a falchion, she doesn't get effective damage, though?
Nope.
Okay. That's something that's always kind of confused me. But yeah, so she's a infantry axe unit. Her weapon is the Melon Crusher. Same effect as Robin's, you know, boosts with max HP, but then loses HP. But she does come with Soul, so I guess she was intended to always, like, try and get the benefit from that weapon. And she comes with Close Defense 3. Was Summer Tiki the first one with Close Defense?
I think so.
Yeah.
And it's still, like, there are better skills now, but it's still a great skill to have.
It's still a usable skill, yeah. It's if a unit is attacked by foe using any close range weapons, they receive a defense and res plus 6 during combat, so it's not a bad skill to have. And she comes with Axe Valor, which, yeah, as far as I can tell, she's the only one with Axe Valor still too.
Yeah, probably.
God, IS, come on, man. Come on. Give us more Valor skill. Or at least lower down units to get Valor skills. But yeah, Summer Tiki. When it comes to stats, her BST is 157, just like Robin's, with her highest stats being her HP and attack. Which, yeah, she's an axe user, so you would expect that from someone like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what opinions do you got in there?
What's her attack, speed, and defense?
So
her pretty good.
By base, her HP is 35, her attack is 36, and her speed is 30.
I think she still has a solid attack even to this day. There are some axe users that have a bit higher attack than that.
Yeah.
But they're usually like armored units. So she still has an each, like a high attacker. But because we're talking about the base kit right here, it's workable. Like, yeah, I get the idea that she wants to like heal it back with Soul, and she has the attack to do it. But I think the main problem comes that she doesn't have enough speed to like. I think 30 speed is okay, but it's usually not enough to prevent doubles in today's game.
I think it's barely in the threshold to not get doubled, but she's still gonna also get doubled for most units, I think.
Yeah, like, you have to make it work, I guess. That's the point.
The thing is, like, I feel like if you don't want to get doubled, you have to have at least a speed of 32 or 3 if you don't want to get doubled in today's gameplay, in today's meta. But, like, with her speed, I think she's barely at the point of not getting doubled, which kind of hampers her a lot.
Yeah, and it's part of being a Gen 1 unit, like most of the other units. But like, she still has a great mix of defenses that you get mainly from the Melon Crusher effect and the close defense.
Yeah,
so
she does.
Usually, unless you have high attack, because let's assume you double her, you have high attack, you will probably kill her, but it's gonna be hard to do. And that's the thing, like, she can probably tank it enough to activate the soul and get some HP back.
Yeah.
It's not a reliable set by any means, because it depends on how much you recover from, but it still has some uses in specific circumstances. Which is something I can say much more than like the Robin set, which has nothing to go for it right now.
Yeah, that is true. I kind of feel like they were trying to go with, like, say the Easter Crom build with her, because she actually doesn't have that bad of defense. Like, just base defense, 32 defense is not really that bad.
No,
but her resistance is...
That's with what she has, it's pretty good.
Yeah, her resistance being 24 is... It could be better, but I feel like she could survive at least one hit from a spell. If she's lucky. But yeah.
If she negates the double, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I mean, like, funny enough, Summer Tiki was actually my first summer unit that I got. And I got her from free on the bus on the way to work. So I'm like, oh crap. Oh, shoot.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying my best to be excited, and also trying my best not to have my phone out in the open for people to see. Because I'm like...
My goodness.
For one quick example, this was me on the inside. Anyway. I'm having too much fun with that game.
And enough of that. Moving right along.
But yeah, so, I don't know, I feel like if you want to make her viable for today's meta, I think you're gonna have to focus on, like, her attack stat and make her, like, a one-hit striker, pretty much.
Yeah. We will probably have to give her a quick repulse so she can take it back. She can actually double the enemy because she has the attack, but she doesn't have the resources to use it as often as she wants to.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, besides that, like, she's not god awful. That's the million thing. She's actually pretty usable.
No. Her attack saves her.
Yeah, her attack really does help her. So yeah, but yeah, so I think the main thing is definitely give her a quick riposte though. You definitely want to give her that in order to make her like good. But yeah, let's talk about design now.
And she died.
Oh, Jenna died. There she is. Oh, there she is.
Sorry, I meant to hit the unmute button and I accidentally...
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry everyone, that was my daughter. She's a year and a half years old, so I apologize. No, but for me, I actually like this design because it actually does look like a summer go out and be in a swimsuit kind of design. It's better than that robe one from before.
Yeah.
This one actually looks like something that you would go to the beach. And what can I say? I love watermelon. I am so glad that she used that as one of parts of her weapon, so that was really cool.
That is her axe.
Yep. The wraps are really nice. The bands around her ankles, I don't necessarily see those often, but I guess they were.
I think that's part of her normal outfit.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. But why would you wear sandal heels?
I don't know. I know it's weird to say, but I have seen that before, you know.
But the problem is that they would like get stuck in the sand or break.
I know, but I've seen it, so that's why I'm like not weirded out by it. I have seen people go in sandaled heels on the beach before. It's weird.
But why?
I don't know.
Oh well. Other than that, I like it. It's really nice. And the top of the top piece of the suit matches with her hairpiece, so I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see anything really too wrong except for the heels. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say this because maybe we're not gonna mention it, but there's usually like 4 designs for the heroes, and there's like a heart design, which is not here right now. It was censored. I think it's the first image that has been censored in the game.
From what I remember, yeah, it is so far the first image that was the very first image that was censored in the game between the Japanese and American releases.
Yeah, and it was because of the bottom part of the bikini.
Yeah,
it showed too much. Apparently,
it was too low cut. I believe it was, or it wasn't that it was too low cut. It was just that it was showing a little more than for the American audience, apparently.
Oh, our standards.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll go. Alright, so, yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but Tiki's my favorite character, so. I have quite a bit to say,
but... I was gonna say, that's basically enough said, you don't have to say anything.
But I actually have some fun things to say. Like, the funny thing is, like, like, her design is actually kind of funky, because, like, the pink ribbon around her waist is pretty much her, what's the word? Her scarf. It was her scarf from her childhood days. And, yeah, her child design also does have ankle rings, so that's something. So it's kind of nice how they're paying homage to both her, like, adult self and her child self, because her adult self is the one that wears a lot of red. So it's a nice design to look at, and I do like how it's paying homage to both versions of her, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. And besides that, like, yeah, I just think that it all matches her very well. It's a very nice design, and it is, again, makes more sense than freaking Robin with her coat and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot more simple, and sometimes simple is just what's needed.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Well, let's get to a rating.
3.3.
Oh. Okay.
I think I'll give her. I think I'll give her also, but I'll give her 3 because I think her design is cute and it works with what she has. Like they said, it's simple. It's good for summer outfits usually.
Yeah.
She still fails in some cases, but she can get help from her beef log.
Yeah.
And that really helps her go away. She still has the attack to make it work, but yeah, she still gets outbeaten by some other units that are gonna come out in the future.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's probably still solid. I give it a 3.
Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna be the same. I'm gonna give her a 3. Like, you're gonna have to do a little bit of working around, not too much, but like with the base kit alone, She is a bit survivable, but not too much. And I feel like if they gave her, like at least a B skill right from the get-go, she'd be definitely a lot higher. But with what she has right now, she's just 3.3, and I already said all I had to say about her swimsuit, so.
Wow, he actually said a very honest answer without going overboard. Wow.
Pretty sure we said this before, but we take Fire Emblem very seriously.
Yeah, but that's to the one that actually said those words.
Wow.
Anyways, continue on.
Yep.
Let me just roll something out real quick. Alright. So, next up on the list is a guy that was actually really popular when the game came out. Like, I think he was second place of ranked male units. It's Gaius. So, Gaius, the candy addict freak. So yeah, this hero is a bow infantry unit. Weapon has the same effect as the others, and he has Astra, Vantage 3, and Defense Point 3. Ooh. Yeah, not a good starting setup, I'm sorry. Like,
nobody uses Astra anymore.
Yeah, no one uses Astra anymore.
Unless it's for the memes.
It was really hard to use Astra even when the game first came out, to be completely honest.
Yeah. Even now that it's fucked, because it's just a 4 cooldown now, unlike the 5 cooldown that it's showing right now, it's still, like, people would rather use stuff like Glimmer, you know?
Yeah, Glimmer, Moonbow, like anything that's just a much shorter cooldown, because even though Astra gives such a huge boost to damage, it's still such a long cooldown, and honestly, the boost in damage doesn't help out that much, especially if you're getting counterattack too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not viable. I mean, Vantage and Deploy 3, those are not bad skills.
No.
Especially on a bowman. Like an archer, those aren't bad skills to have on an archer, but it's like, that Astra's really bringing down this unit, sadly.
I think there's also a major problem with him, and I think it has to do with his stats. I think he has okay-ish only attack.
I was actually about to say that his BST is actually 147, and he has 30 attack.
Yeah, if you for some reason really wanted to use Astra, you really have to depend on having a lot of attack, and 30 is not a lot of attack. It's even below average today, you know?
Like, he also has really bad defense. He has 19 defense.
Mm-hmm.
And his resistance is 28, which isn't bad, but
it's not enough for using ploys today.
Yeah.
Like, reliably at least. If you want to use ploys reliably, you usually need like 33 plus.
Yeah. Yeah, Gaius sadly is like one of the. I feel like he was like in the middle point where they're just like get a unit because they're either popular or they'll look good, and not thinking about usability. Sadly.
Yeah.
It's like his BST really doesn't help him out. He has 37 speed. That's not bad. But like we said before, what are you gonna do with all that speed if you have no power really to back it up? Sadly.
There's no point hitting that many times if you hit like a wet towel.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of how to use him. And
you know what's ironic? You have this weapon that works at 100% HP, and then you have Vantage that works under 75% HP. They just don't work well.
Yeah, they don't, because the HP loss from the weapon is not enough. Yeah,
it's not enough. You would have to take a damage anyway, and if you're gonna take a damage, even if you Vantage, you're probably not gonna kill with the 30 attack, and then you're just gonna die on retaliation, you know?
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like, it's just weird. Like, I would honestly, the only way I would say to like use him is probably do like a hit and run tactics, like give him Fire Sweeper Bow and like Death Blow 3, If you just want to like pot shot at enemies, but at the same time you can just do that with any archer really. Do that with Faye, should probably be a lot better. But yeah, it's like as a unit, guys, just doesn't really stand out, sadly. So yeah, not much to say about him as a unit. Let's talk about his design, I guess. I guess.
2 words. Hubba hubba.
Wow.
Well, you and most of Japan, unit.
I am a girl. I am a girl.
You're a guy girl?
No, I am a girl.
Okay.
I am a girl. You have a shirtless man. Enough said.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go then. I find his choice of trunks hilarious, because the whole thing about guys is that his character he's absolutely obsessive with candy. Like, give him anything candy related, and he's butter in your hands. Like, he'll literally join your side if you just offer him candy, which is how he joins you in the first place, which is really funny. His shoes are like the same shoes he wears in his base design. That's really weird to me. I don't know why.
Yeah,
those shoes.
That's the only thing I kind of feel weird about. I mean, all of these characters, they kept the same shoes.
Yeah.
In their originals, it's like, why would you do that? Why can't you just wear flip flops for once?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I will say I do like the fact that they did remember to add the detail of having him covered his arm. So that's
with that band, yeah.
Because the whole thing about him covering his arm is that he's wearing a brand on him, which shows that he was a criminal, so he did serve time as a criminal, and he's really embarrassed about having that band, so that's why he always has it covered up. So I'm glad that they remember to have that detail on him.
Well, no wonder why I like him.
I mean, he's kind of. If you're on a rundown of guys, you know, he's pretty much like a Robin Hood character. He steals from the rich, gives to the poor, pretty much.
Again, another reason why I like this guy. I like that kind of style of guys. The ones that are misunderstood, the ones that did evil and then turned good. I love those kind of guys for some reason. I'm always impressed by those.
And I don't know, I guess Gonzaga's favorite thing is the bow, because I think you can eat the bow.
Yeah, I was gonna say the bow looks delicious. Just a combination of many sweets, and the arrow is just a freaking ice cream.
What do they have on there? Is that like?
I don't know, but he's shooting sea salt ice cream as arrows.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I love those. And I see crepes. I think I see donuts and a couple of other things. So
it's like a muffin.
Yeah.
He went to the baker and got himself a weapon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Alright, so I guess all that's left to do is to rate Gaius. So, what do you guys rate?
3, but like I
that's
said,
understandable for the design.
yeah, for a girl, I say 3. Go figure.
Okay, I actually like the design, but he is not the character.
No, he's.
I have to give him a 1.5. He's just that bad.
Oh jeez, I thought you would have given him 2, but
I'm
sorry, he's not usable anymore.
He really isn't, and I'm on the same boat. I'm giving him a 1.5 because like there's no way to use him. There really isn't, because even if with Zero Inheritance, that BST just does not help him at all.
I feel like his outfit except for the boots, but yeah, 1.5.
I swear, I think half of the candies on his shorts are actual candies that just got stuck on him.
Probably.
But yeah, that's Gaius. So after Gaius, we come with our favorite overprotective knight, Frederick.
Throwing stones at you, asshole.
He's actually throwing seashells at you, asshole. So yeah, that's his weapon.
And those things can hurt. Holy cow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's his weapon, the Seashell Plus, which has one added effect from all the other ones, and that is pretty much the throwing weapons effects, defense and res -2. after he hits them with it. He also comes with Ardent Sacrifice, which, as I said before, heals 10 HP from the ally by taking away 10 HP from yourself. He has Armor Lord 3, which, the way it works is that when you're attacking, it grants +6 attack. And he has Seal Attack and Speed 2. Wow! It just... as if normal... Yeah. Wow, as if normal seals weren't bad enough. Oh boy. So yeah, Frederick, he's a, as you can clearly tell, he's a dagger infantry unit. Yeah, okay, let's... So, Frederick actually has better BST than Gaius. He has 148 BST. Now, what's weird about Frederick is that he has a lot of HP. He has 40 HP for a dagger unit. That's really weird. He also comes with 32 attack, 31 speed, but he comes with 28 defense and 18 resistance. I think they were just trying to make him a debuffer. Like,
yeah, but
just a straight debuffer.
Daggers cannot sustain themselves on that anymore. It's not viable
it
anymore.
really isn't, and that's pretty much the sad thing. I think when he came out, he probably was a decent debuffer.
But
for like a week.
Yeah.
For like a week. But then, like, yeah. I mean, it's weird. It's like, he's trying to be tanky, but he, like...
He doesn't have the defense or resistance to take 2 hits.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the speed to avoid doubles. He also doesn't have enough attack to kill. Even if he doubles, he cannot really kill most stuff.
Yeah.
So what you left with is a lot of HP, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they try to even make it. I mean, they try to make him even look tanky, but it doesn't work.
Well, I mean, he is
tanky. He's not even tanky.
Because the funny thing is, like, in his base game, he is pretty tanky. Like, Frederick is very loved in the Fire Emblem community if you're playing Awakening Lunatic mode. Just to let you guys know. Because of how, like, he's able to, like, carry you through the very start of the game, so that by the time you get to, like, the Outrealm gate and, you know, able to train your units viably, he's pretty much, Frederick Emblem for, like, the first portion of Awakening. But sadly, because of him trading his spear for seashells, that's not viable nowadays.
Yeah, he looks kind of childish, sort of.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's like, I don't think you should ever make a dagger unit tanky, or try to make them tanky. It just doesn't work.
I'm gonna be honest.
Take a shower, go ahead.
I think he's worse than Gaius. Because, at the very least, Gaius can kill flyer units if he doubles them.
That is true.
And that's the only good thing I'll say about him.
Alright. Well, I guess there's just really no way to, like, help him. I mean, if you want to be a debuffer, the only way I can see that being usable at all is if they finally come out with that Fire Sweep dagger.
Yeah.
But that's it.
But even then, like, there are better forms of debuffing. Like, you could give it a... I think there was the smoke dagger that it's like -6 everything. You could give it like a wing sweep or a water sweep, but he doesn't have the speed to do it.
Yeah. Or, you know,
so
if you wanna debuff or buff at the same time, you have Soph and Veronica for that.
Yeah, just use a Veronica.
Yeah, it's really bad. This guy's really bad. Yeah. I mean, let's talk about his design, I guess, because we really don't have much to talk about him as a unit.
Again with the shoes. Jeez.
Yeah, it's the Awakening shoes.
Well, I mean, at least his coat makes more sense to be for like a beach wear, to be honest.
Yes, now that I approve. Yes, I was actually surprised that he would have that kind of coat.
And
it makes him look more sporty.
I really wish I could see what kind of design he has on the side of his pants, because I feel like that's the brand of the Uxalt, and I'm like, wait, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Frederick would never wear the brand of the Uxalt, no matter what.
It probably has in the very back its bronze face, he would wear that.
Oh, jeez, I can totally see that.
I was gonna say, is there a side picture or no?
No.
There's no.
Right.
Maybe it's damaged art, but like I really don't want to look for it right now because I really don't care about this unit. I'm sorry.
Bad.
No, but other than that, I like it. I mean, he's more simple than what was the last character? I'm sorry.
Gaius?
Yeah, much more simpler than Gaius.
Alright.
As far as with the design, it's simple, it's neutral, pretty easy. The only flash of color is from the shells, and that's it.
You know, I think Ariana's liking Frederick in the background there because I keep hearing you go like, "Ooh, ah."
Oh no, that's the toilet paper.
Oh, okay. Okay. So toilet paper is way more interesting than Frederick. Got it.
Wow.
Oh boy. All right. So let's go to the ratings.
2.8.
Sorry.
Of course, that's mainly because of design. I know you guys will give him lower.
Yeah, his design is pretty good. It's pretty consistent. I agree with that. It's a point of blitz again, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 1. Sorry.
He's not
good. He's not good at all. He's just really bad. Yeah. Giving him a 1. All right. So now we're coming with. So that was the first batch of center units. Now we're coming with the second batch. This one is so far the only alt that this character has gotten, which I'm kind of surprised.
Wait. So what's the thing where we're doing 2 parts?
That's Gen 2.
Oh, because there's actually 4 groups of summer units.
So for summer, there was a total of 8 units that got released, both years. So one was one batch of 4 units, and this is the second batch.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like I was saying, this character so far, this is her only art, I believe. So, hey, let's take a look at everyone's favorite emoto. Elise. So yeah, Elise is a infantry green tone unit. Yeah. So her, I think it's the same with the second batch. Her weapon skills are going to be the same for pretty much everyone. So let's just get that out of the way. So her Hibiscus Tome Plus. It grants allies within 2 spaces attack and speed +1 during combat. Yeah. I mean, yeah. She has rally and res, so.
She was the first one to come with that.
Yeah.
Before it became like everybody could get it, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean she's good for that, I guess. She has speed resistance too. Yeah. Again, not really that great, not that bad. And Green Tome Valor. Again, I'm pretty sure she's the only one with this skill right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, Summer Elise,
Her base kit is not the best.
Nah.
It's not bad by any means, but it's not synergistic in any means, and it's not the greatest thing.
Yeah, it really isn't. Her BST 147. Yeah, she actually has some pretty good attack. 36 attack for a mage. That's not bad. And she has 34 speed, so she can actually deal with some things.
Yeah.
Defense 18, resistance 25, and HP 34. Yeah, she's pretty much a typical mage.
Yeah, she's like a reverse Nino.
Yeah.
She has a bit more attack than speed, which is not the best. When you're running stuff like blade tones, you usually want to have more speed than attack because you're gonna get a lot of attack regardless. That doesn't mean she's not a bad unit. Like you can even still she's one of the few units I would say you can even use today. But there are better options in like the 3-4 star pool, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, Sally, I think Nino still like outranks her drastically.
Yeah.
Just because of Nino's base kit and the fact of how much more easier she is to get. I mean, yeah, like Elise is just a base mage. She's not bad, but it's like her base kit just doesn't really support her that much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're trying to make her more like a support character than an attacker.
Yeah, especially because of that tone.
Yeah.
Still, not a bad unit by any means. You can get her to be good with inheritance, but still,
I feel like for her to be a little more standout and a little better, I think she needed to be a horse unit.
Yeah.
Cause
we need more horse units.
Yeah, because normally she's a normal horse staff unit, which for a while she was actually considered the best one because of her base stats and kit, from what I remember.
It was for more than a year until what's her face came out. Maribel.
Yeah.
And then Maribel was just good for 1 month.
I think Maribel was just good for 1 week. Yeah, Veronica kind of just fucking destroyed everything when she came out.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But yeah, I mean I don't really have anything bad to say about her as a unit. Basic mage. I mean I don't know, give her a Blade Tome, give her Death Blow, good to go for the rest of the run.
Mm-hmm.
Design wise, it's her swimsuit from Fates.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys wanted to start first, but
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's cute.
Okay.
I honestly think it's cute. I mean, the little ruffles at the end of her swimsuit with the leg coloring added to it. It's really, really cute. This is it gives her a design like she's the teenager that reads her book under the umbrella while you're at the beach. She's just adorable. I'm sorry. This is really cute on her.
Well,
I just have one question. Why does she have 3 flower rings? Instead of, she has one here, and then she has 3 flower rings in the auto.
Does she?
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah. What the hell?
It's like she's using it like a lifesaver or something.
Yeah, that is weird. But well, I mean, that's pretty much Elisa's whole character, just be a cute character, Be the cute little sister that everyone wants and everything. And yeah, like I said, this is literally her swimsuit outfit from Fates, so they pretty much just copy and paste it from there.
Oh.
But it's nice, yeah.
It is nice.
Yeah. It fits her. It fits her very well.
Yeah. Well, not much else to say, so what kind of range should we give her? I guess should finish the sentence before that.
No, I was gonna say, it's actually nice to see a person in a 1-piece swimsuit instead of 2 normally.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep.
So it gives it a nice little change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. So yeah, rating. I guess I'll go first. I honestly, although her base kit isn't the best, I kind of want to give her a 3, just because. Well, base mages are not that bad. They're they can still be used. I can definitely I can definitely see her still being used today. I mean, she's just a slightly weaker Nino, and Nino's not that bad.
Yeah, she can still kill stuff, even though there's better options that are easier to get. She can still get the job done for most of the part, so that's usually enough. Yeah, I would also give her a 3.
Okay.
For me, I would give her a 3.2, just because of not just the design, but also what you guys say with it. The design adds a little more to it, but yeah, I would say a 3.2.
Okay, fair enough. So, who wants to talk about the big brother next? Too bad, you don't have a choice.
Tomato Man? Oh, not Tomato Man. The other man.
Yeah, so here's Sander. Oh.
Nipple Man.
Yeah. Oh boy, hi Sander, we haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
So, Xander. What was he again?
Australian?
Wow.
English?
Oh.
Probably English.
No, he is a infantry axe unit. There we go. I legit thought he was a spear unit for a second there.
Wow.
So
you think that thing is a spear?
Yeah. So yeah, Summer Xander, he comes with Lilith Floaty plus. Oh, poor Lilith.
Okay, all the appearance in Heroes is gonna be on weapons and accessories.
Seriously, oh man. Alright, but yeah, so he also has Bonfire, which is a very decent special. You know, deals plus 50 attack, plus 50% of units' defenses damage, and with a 3-turn cooldown. Oh boy, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Boost skills. So yeah, Fire Boost 3, it raises attack by 6 if he has 3 or more HP than the enemy. But he does come with Infantry Pulse.
That's good.
Yeah, and Infantry Pulse is actually a pretty good skill. So yeah, Xander. Let me take a quick look at his BSC here. So he has a 157 BSC. He has 43 HP. Wow. 32 attack, 30 speed, 36 defense, and 16 resistance. So yeah, Xander is really meant to be a tank more than anything.
Yeah. Like, if you could compare him to other units we've reviewed before, he's like a Spring Crom. If Spring Crom took most of his attack into defense, you know?
Yeah. He's a more tankier Spring Crom.
Yeah, which is not bad because that means his Bonfire is actually gonna do much more damage.
Yeah, and with that really high HP, that also helps with the Infantry Pulse, which I think is pretty much what he was intended to be used for an Infantry Pulse.
Yeah, but let's discuss this right now. The blue skills are not good skills, everyone knows this, because it depends on what your current HP is, not what your max HP is.
Yeah.
That means that after one fight, you're probably not going to use it anymore.
That is true. I mean, like, Infantry Pulse was good when it first came out, but now since we have so much more, like, options, it's kind of gone down.
Yeah, unless you're doing, like, a one-nuke team, which is circumstantial at best at this point.
But besides that, I think he actually has a good BSC spread. Like, he's tanky enough to be a decent unit to be able to actually do his job. And like, being an axe unit isn't bad, I think. Like, he can handle a lot of the more annoying enemies to fight in the game, I feel.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he has his usabilities. But he needs skill inheritance to make it work. His only skill that works with his set right now is the Bonfire.
Yeah.
Everything else is like, they just really put it there because they needed to put it there, I guess.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
It's a bit sad, yeah.
But I mean, at least it's a good Xander. I mean, remember comparing him to his fucking Spring counterpart? Oh boy. Those were the days. So yeah, not much to say about Xander. I mean, he's a decent tank, and if you got him, I think he can still be used even to this day. I mean, I don't really see him being used that much, but I feel like he can still be used.
No. Like, there are a few, there's a couple of axe units that have a bit higher defense than he has.
Yeah.
But it's not the most common thing in the world, probably. So, he still has his uses. He still has his niche with that. Because also, I think, like, he has, like we said, he has enough speed to prevent some doubles. And sometimes he doesn't need to get doubled to get the kill, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Alright, so let's talk about his design, I guess, real quick.
I think 90% of those designs is still Lilith floaty.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, his design is so basic, the only thing I noticed is just the Lilith floaty.
I
legit don't have anything to say about this design, I'm sorry.
I just hate the boots again. Is that okay? Can I hate the boots?
Yeah, you can hate the boots. I don't know. You know, what do you have to say?
What is with the inflatable fish?
Hey, you know, first of all, that's a dragon.
What?
Somehow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. That confused me even more. Okay, I can understand it being a dragon. Is it still inflatable though, or is it actual?
Well, that is.
It's based on a dragon, but it's an inflatable.
It's based on a character, but it is an inflatable toy. Yeah.
Okay. But what's with the towel and the bow?
What? Oh, that's her headpiece.
From the dragon.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's from her actual design. Yeah.
Okay, I won't ask. This whole entire time I've been trying to figure out if he was Russian, Canadian, or like Irish or something.
Well, he's Elisa's big brother, so.
He just reminds me of. He just reminds me of what's the guy's name from Yuri on Ice? I forgot his name. Oh well.
I don't know. I didn't see the show. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, the coach. But the only thing I can say is thank you for not wearing a Speedo.
Wow.
Exactly.
Gonzak, I can't believe I'm asking this, but did he wear a Speedo in the DLC?
I don't want to remember if he did.
I feel like I have to remember. I feel like I have to look this up now.
No!
Alright, well, anyway.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't put yourself in suicide.
No, I won't. Alright, well, I mean, yeah, not much else to say. It's like, well, let's just rate him.
Just extra buff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say 2.7.
I would say 2.5. Mainly because I think he's a 2.5 without the design. And the design doesn't help at all. It's simple, but it doesn't. The boots never help. So 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they did something with the boots instead. Like I said, sandals would have been so much better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a 2.5, yeah. I feel like he can be used, but I just don't see him used quite as often as other units, so.
Yeah.
And his design is way too basic. Like, the only thing standing out is the floaty, and I feel like we were rating the floaty more than we were rating him.
I'm sorry, it's true, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The floaty has more details than him.
Yeah.
Question. Does it say how his height for in the game as well as the last character? Do they say their heights?
In the game, no, but there are like you can find the characters' heights and stuff somewhere on the internet. He's tall.
Pretty tall.
He's pretty tall, yeah.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious of how tall he was.
I think like when it comes to all the royal siblings in Fates, I think he's the tallest.
Yeah, because he looks even taller than the last character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely is. So yeah, there's Xander. Alright, so next up, we're gonna take a look at the Tomato Mage himself. Leo!
Huh.
Okay. I feel like I'm losing Fire Emblem credibility here. Where the hell did this tomato obsession come from?
I am not sure. But I don't mind it as much.
I don't mind it because it gives him character, but I swear, like, I played through Fates like 5 times, like 6. It's like way too many times to count. I've been through so many of the support conversations, so many like talk conversations and everything. I swear I never heard anything about Leo mentioning tomatoes like once. Maybe once. But that may have been from the My Castle, and I barely pay attention to My Castle, so I'm just like, this tomato obsession just came out of nowhere to me.
I would say there was nothing in about like meal recipes or anything.
No.
They did nothing.
No, maybe in the kitchen, maybe, but like I don't remember. Anyways,
so minor that you don't pay attention. Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about Leo real quick. So yeah, he is a Red Tome infantry unit, so magic. He comes with Iceberg, which is the complete opposite of Xander's Bonfire. It's based off a unit's resistance instead of defense. Seal Res, I'm just gonna ignore that skill, and attack play. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's an okay setup, yeah.
Like, the only thing that could be salvageable is the iceberg in the attack play.
Yeah, that's about it.
But he has some major problems, which comes from his stats.
Yeah, so he has a max BST of 147, which is a 37 HP, 32 attack, 27 speed, 19 defense, and 35 resistance.
Okay, let's talk about that speed. 27 is not a good number for like a speed. It's not enough to prevent doubles, and it's not enough to double units, you know? Unless it's like the slowest armor ever, and they actually want to get doubled, which at that point, why are you doubling the armor that wants to get doubled?
Yeah, the problem is, like, unless you're an armor unit, if you have speed under 30, you are not surviving anything. Because you're going to get doubled all the time.
Yeah. So
that's such a bad thing to have.
He fails so hard at this.
Yeah.
There's one thing he's good at, and you have to give him credit for that. Like, if you give him like a quick repose, he is a green mage killer, and he's great at it, but that's the only thing he can really afford.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, 35 resistance isn't anything to sneeze at, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And, like, with Iceberg, he could definitely use that resistance for, like, damage output. But at the end, that's all he's good for, just fighting green mages.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
like...
all you're good for is just fighting not even any of, like, the colors you should be able to kill, but just one of them, like, only the green mages, then you're failing as a unit, you know?
Yeah, because, like, even against other red tome users, he's not going to be doing that great.
Yeah, they're better red tome users for this job.
Yeah. Like, I can't think of a way to make him viable, because that speed is just way too low to help him for an infantry tome user.
It's just on that point where it's between 24 and 28, where it's like, it's the worst amount of speed you can have, because you're wasting too much points in speed at that point, which could have gone into other stats.
Yeah.
So it just wasted potential at that point. You know?
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of messed up. This is like a direct replica of Leo in the actual game too.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I actually really do like Leo as a character too. But like, going into that, let's go into his design. And funny enough, I actually kind of like his design. Funny enough.
I did too. I mean, the cape that he uses could act like a towel, so it still gives it a nice beach effect. Well.
And he has
also, he's kind of like a summer character, so I would see him like cover himself even if it was hot. He wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, he is. He is a character that kind of likes to like not show off too much. Yeah, and he also has plenty of snacks with those tomatoes. So.
Yeah, and his choice of trunks are nice and simple. Nothing too fancy.
Yep.
It gives him a nice neutral.
I guess we're ignoring the boots then.
I'm just gonna assume that. I'm just gonna assume that.
We're gonna be ignoring them completely. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that normal sandals are not a thing in the Fire Emblem universe. You know?
Which doesn't make sense because Tiki had high heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I'm just like.
Yeah.
Whatever. Actually, I know this is weird. I'm gonna go back real quick because I didn't notice my character's feet.
You're talking about Elise. She has heels too.
Oh, okay.
She has a little bit, not as bad as Tiki's, but a little bit.
Okay, yeah. I needed to see that again because I completely forgot. But yeah. So so yeah.
You know, with the extra bands of the shoes. If those extra bands on top were gone, those would actually look nice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The bands are horrible, though.
Yeah, the bands are there, though, so not much we can do about that. So, at the end of the day, I guess we could just rate him up now.
1.5, because I like the design aesthetic of it.
Okay, I was gonna say 2.5.
It's fair, the design is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 1.4. I'm just like, I like his design too. I like Leo as a character. But unfortunately, he has the same problems that he does in his actual game. As a unit, like, he's just not the best. He's not bad as a unit, but compared to all the other royal characters in Fates, he's easily the worst, sadly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he looks kind of formal and royal in this design too. I was gonna add that.
So, at the end of the day, we're gonna come to the final character, who's the most popular female character in Fire Emblem Fates.
Oh wait, that's not Tiki?
That's
wow.
Not, hey, no, hey! Anyways, here's Summer Corrin. So yeah, we actually get to talk about Gonzag's iconic character.
So I'm gonna need you to look up that surprise picture again.
Okay, hold on. Let's see, there it is.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You know, you should have done that for the one before Xander.
Oh yeah, we should have probably done that too.
For Elise?
Yeah. No, not Elise.
Oh my god!
The one after.
Yuna! How dare you?
The one after Xander, so for Corrin.
Leo.
No.
Oh, for Leo? Oh, okay. For Leo, alright, fine.
Wait, no. Hold on. Guys, hold on. It wasn't Leo. It was the one before Xander.
So Elise.
Not Elise.
Frederick.
Frederick. That's him. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense.
There we go. Much better.
That makes more sense than Elise.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, let's go back to the... Okay. So yeah, Summer Corrin. I gotta pull up her stats, shit. But I do know that she is a flying blue tome, was it?
Yeah, she was the first flying blue tone.
Yeah, so flying blue tone. So I actually gave her a niche for quite a while, actually. So yeah, I can't look at her stats. Well, I'm looking at her stats. So yeah, she has the selfie tome. No, that's not. I keep wanting to say selfie tome.
Not a selfie tome.
It's not a selfie tome. It's Sea Life tome. That's what it is. But yeah, Sea Life tome, same abilities as the other tomes, as all the other summer units' abilities. She comes with Dragon Fang, which is a base plus 50 to attack. It could be better.
Yeah.
But yeah, she comes with Swift Strike, which gives her a speed and resistance plus 4 during attack. Not bad. Not Swift Sparrow, but still not bad. And she comes with Fortify Fires, which if she's adjacent to any flying units, it grants defense and resistance plus 6 for 1 turn to each of the units. So, yeah, I mean, base kit-wise, I think she's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it's decent. It's probably that Swift Strike, I guess.
Yeah, I think Swift Strike still works, though, if, like, say she's going up against other mages, though.
Yeah.
So, it's not like it's a terrible... It's still a really good skill.
It's not unusable, yeah.
Yeah, still a really good skill. So yeah, going into her BST, she has a 147 BST with a HP of 34, an attack of 31, speed of 34, defense of 22, and resistance of 26. That's not too bad of a spread, actually.
It's one of the better spreads we got on Gen 1 for like the flying mages.
Yeah.
Because the Camilla one was horrible. You know, the Spring Camilla I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That one is just bad.
That was just straight bad.
And there's the other one that we haven't reviewed yet. It was okay, but it didn't have enough speed. She's the fastest of the Gen 1s.
Like, I think the one we haven't reviewed it, I know this is going a little ahead, but I think it's because, like, she had massive attack, so she was meant to be, like, a one-hit killer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was about
So she has a special niche there.
Yeah,
and
she does.
She has had that niche for exactly a year. She had it for exactly a year.
Yeah.
And a year later, a unit that we're gonna review next time came and outright destroyed her. Which is sad.
Yeah.
But she still had usability for that 1 year. But right now we're reviewing it as how they are right now. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she at least had a year lifespan, which we could say for more than other units.
Yeah.
So.
It's, yeah, but like similar to like even better than like when we talk about Elise, the one unit that can like surpass her. And I'm not talking about female Morgan, if you guys think that's it, because female Morgan has a different set of skills that she uses.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one we're gonna review next time. Between them, the new one is much better in every single way.
Yeah.
But she's still usable, and it's still a rare unit to get. So you can still people can still use her today, and they still do.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
A bit of credit, you know.
That is true. That's the thing. Like she still has use. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's only because most units are rare to get.
Yeah, but like I was just gonna say is like even though we are saying like the other unit is way better, it doesn't mean that Corrin is bad.
Yeah.
It just means that other unit is better, but she is still not a bad unit. Like she honestly is still really good in flyer teams, especially with that fortify flyers and everything. And yeah, and the fact that she's a tome user is very usable. Like a flying tome user, you can just imagine the devastation that brings.
Yeah, like if you wanna, like there's two ways you can go about this. You can either give her a blade tome and call it a day, which is perfect. It works exactly as you want it to work.
Yeah.
But you can also give her like a sort of support to the team set, because she has the Sea Light tome. And this is the only time I'm gonna give credit to this sort of weapons, because she's the only one that has the weapon and is a flyer unit. You can equip gold flyers, and that gives +5 attack speed for the same conditions, you know?
Yeah.
And that actually makes some difference, because every amount of speed matters.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, so you can either make like a full attack or a support unit. Yeah. And even if the new unit is better, she's the one that comes with the Sea Light Stone, so you could always just use her for that, and that sometimes is enough, you know?
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. She's honestly just a pretty damn good unit. I think she's probably... yeah, I think I can safely say she's probably the best of Gen 1's summer units.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, just because
it's only because she has that niche that the only way you can cover it is with another summer unit, you know?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so, yeah, as a unit, she's great. Talk about her design.
I'll let you guys go first.
I love it.
I was about to say, God, she's your girl, so you go first.
Yeah, I love it. Like, it makes sense she would use black and white because, you know, of the game. I still think it's weird that she has a lace on the feet, you know?
Well, at least she's wearing something on her feet.
At least she's wearing something. Also, she finally evades the thing we've been talking about, because she's the one character that doesn't use boots. She doesn't have any sort of boots on her outfit, which I would say is a plus.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, other than that, I like the outfit and everything. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. I feel like this outfit was actually coming from concept designs, because I think Corrin was gonna have a CG for the summer DLC. Like, that was planned, but then they decided against it, so that it would just focus on the royal siblings instead of just Corrin. Since, you know, the majority of the game did focus on Corrin. So I think that's what happened. But besides that, yeah, I really like it. I think it fits her character just fine. Yeah, the black and white do fit really well with her theme and what she does in the game. The tone is kind of... The tone is probably the one thing I'm gonna say is kind of out of place because of how, like, blue it is. I think that kind of clashes a bit.
Yeah,
but that's
probably.
the tone.
Blue or sort of a purple.
Yeah.
Like a very dark lavender sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, and unlike unlike Robin's freaking belt, at least the ribbon makes a little more sense for her to have on her tie. It's so weird that Robin had a belt on her thigh. But yeah.
Like, Elise is more passable, like.
Yeah. And the flower in her headpiece is also nice. It's a nice callback to her character design, because I think you can have a flower in her when you're customizing the Corn character.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice design. I like it.
Okay, I don't know if it's just a girl thing or what, or if it's. I'm not trying to be biased when it comes to being guys or girls. I'm sorry. This is just my personal opinion, so think of it what you will. I personally am not too fond of the swimsuit.
Makes sense.
Okay.
And it's not the ruffles. I don't mind those. Those aren't bad. I can tolerate those. It's the length of them. To me, that's
Is that because it's floating around?
No. It's the fact that it looks like it's a little too short.
Okay.
And I know that it's probably her character and all, but to me, it's just a little too short for most people's likings.
Well, actually, believe it or not, she's actually wearing way more than she does in her actual design. No pants, baby. Norian woman, okay. No pants.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, and I'm not a favor of the top of the swimsuit because I don't like those ties, because I always feel like they're always gonna slip some way somehow, no matter how tight you make them.
Okay.
That's just my personal opinion, but the ribbon on the thigh I don't think is necessary. The ribbon around the bottom piece is actually quite enough.
Hey, you said it, not me.
The bracelet on the anklet I like. That's a nice little touch for it.
Yeah.
Again, Gonzaga, you pointed out the pros and cons of it. Pros being she's not wearing shoes for once.
Yeah.
There's someone that does not wear shoes.
Yeah.
The lathe and the hairpiece is decent. I can stand for that. I guess it's just the actual design of her hair and the ribbons, how they kind of match, is just, I don't know. For me, I just don't like it when it's just out like that. It makes it look a little too flashy and like there's too much. I don't know. That's just kind of my personal opinion, but well, the blue book doesn't really fit well with her design, but again, this is all my opinion, so think of it what you will. But I'm not judging between girls and guys. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm a girl. Of course I would like the guys' designs, but still, I try to give credit where it's due.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll just left this to Raider.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with all that being said, based on what you guys said about her design, I'll give her a 3.4.
I'll give it 3.5. Like Sid said earlier, I think she's like probably she's definitely one of the top 3 usable units of Gen 1.
Yeah.
Not the top there. And yeah, she still has her uses. And I personally have a bit of a bias here. But yeah, I think 3.5 is fair enough.
Let's see, I'll give her a no, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll definitely give her a 3.5 because, yeah, she's definitely usable. She's definitely usable even to this day, and that's really rare for a Gen 1 unit, so yeah, I applaud her for that. So, that's it for the Summer Units Part 1.
Yeah. Now we just have to say from best to worst, I guess.
Yep, so let's start from... we'll start from worst to best.
You start.
Ah, you son of a... Okay. Alright, so for me, let's see. For worst, I'm gonna go... Frederick. And then I'm gonna go Gaius. Then I'm gonna say Robin. Because, honestly, I find it really hard to use those 3 in today's meta. they just don't have any of the stats or skills to help them out. Then I'll go Tiki. Hey, I may be a Tiki fan, but I will be fair and balanced. I will be fair, and she can be viable, but you gotta really work around it.
Yeah.
Next, I'll go Leo, because I mean, at least Leo has a job, so at least he can still be used in some way. Then I'll go Elise, then Xander, then Corn.
Fair. I'll make it Frederick worst, then Gaius. Then I would actually say Leo, because like yeah, he has a job, but it's still just one job.
Okay.
Then I would go Robin. I would actually put Sander here. Then Tiki. I think Tiki has a bit more potential than Sander. At least Tiki has more like options.
Okay.
Then Elise, and then Corbin.
All right. Yeah.
Let me start with the guys first.
Okay.
Okay. If you can't remember names, just
yeah.
Just give us base design and we'll tell you.
I think we pretty much had an idea of who was my favorite.
Oh
yeah. Xander would be the least. The other two are kind of tied. As far as the girls, I would say, that's tricky. Because I actually do like Tiki's. Tiki's is actually very good.
Okay.
At least though, it's tied between Corin and Robin, to be honest. I would probably say Corin.
Okay.
So Corin, Robin, Elise, and Tiki.
From greatest to least would be Tiki,
Elise.
Elise, yes. Then Robin, then Corin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Well, there you go then. So yeah, that was Gen 1 summer units. So, next time, we're going into Gen 2 summer units.
Where the actual good units are, you know?
Oh, Jesus Christ, why are there so many summer units?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I guess we'll have more to say when that comes out. So, you can find me here and on Twitch. You can find Gonzaga at his YouTube page. And if you're trying to look for Yuna, well, try and look for her in Smash, because I think she's playing that right now.
Actually, surprisingly, I'm making dinner. But
not right now.
But I'll be on Smash and Pokemon. Let's go, Eevee.
So if you can find her on on like the vast network of Nintendo, I guess you can find her there.
Yep. Or you can find me on my Facebook page, which is my cosplay page, Yuna Oihi, O-I-H-Y. Cosplay on my Facebook.
Alright, cool. So I guess the best way to finish things off will be with that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.
Seriously?